What if I told you you could break into digital health without quitting your clinical job? No fellowship, no expensive masters, no leap into the unknown, just one smart step, right where you already work. In today's video, I'm showing you exactly how doctors and nurses in the US and UK are gaining real, future-proof digital health experience. All while staying on the wards. Let's get into it. Here's the problem. Most clinicians think moving into digital health means quitting, studying full-time, or taking a risky pay cut. But in 2026, the reality is different. The safest, fastest, most credible way to build experience is to start inside your current role. Why? Because you already know the systems, you're a trusted voice, and you can test this career path with zero financial risk. This is not a leap, it's a low-risk step, and the smartest clinicians are already doing it. Starting where you are means you don't lose your clinical edge while gaining technical mastery. It's the ultimate dual-track strategy. You bridge the gap between bedside care and technical implementation, making you indispensable to any health tech project. The industry is desperate for people who understand the clinical workflow. By starting now, you're positioning yourself at the front of the line. The healthcare landscape of 2026 is digital first. If you're not moving forward, you're falling behind. Let's look at how to move forward. Let's talk tactics. These are the exact roles clinicians are stepping into. First, digital clinical champions. Digital clinical champions lead the way in adopting new technologies on the front line, ensuring tools actually work for clinicians. Next, we have EHR, or EPR optimization groups. This is where the real workflow magic happens. These groups fix the clicks, the alerts, and the screens that frustrate you every day. Your clinical insight is vital here. Then there are virtual ward or remote monitoring committees. These are exploding in popularity across the UK and US. Managing patients at home requires a blend of clinical safety and digital logistics, a perfect role for a forward-thinking clinician. Ambient AI scribe pilots are another massive opportunity. This tech is changing how we document care forever. Being the super user for these pilots puts you at the cutting edge of AI implementation in medicine. Finally, don't overlook digital quality improvement projects. Use tech to solve a specific problem on your ward. These are often the easiest way to start. Identify a bottleneck, suggest a digital solution, and lead the pilot. You don't need to wait for permission. You just need to raise your hand. Some roles are paid, many are internal, but all build your portfolio. If you're in the NHS, Kaiser, Mayo, or any major system, these roles already exist. You just need to ask the right person. Start by asking your CMIO, your CCIO, or your ward's digital lead. Tell them you want to help. Most of these leaders are looking for clinical volunteers who actually understand the day-to-day pain points. Now, even a few hours a month can transform your CV from purely clinical to digital leader. It's about building a body of work. When you finally do apply for that full-time digital role, you won't be an outsider. You'll be a proven collaborator with real results. Real clinicians are doing this right now. Let's look at 3 examples of how small steps lead to big impact. One UK doctor acted as an AI scribe super user. They tested the tool on their ward and provided direct feedback to the devs. Their feedback helped cut after-hours notes by 25%. Next, a US nurse joined a provider efficiency council. She didn't have a tech degree, she just had clinical experience. She helped solve 14 EHR issues in just 3 months. Small tweaks that saved her colleagues thousands of clicks. And a junior doctor co-led a virtual ward redesign. They focused on respiratory patients, reducing unnecessary ED visits by 18%. That is real clinical impact. These aren't full-time roles. They're small side projects, often just 2 to 6 hours a month that create massive credibility. In the digital world, your impact is your currency. The more you show you can deliver, the more doors will open for you. Tech companies can hire developers anywhere, but they can't easily find people who understand the reality of the ward. That's your advantage. Your frontline insight is the most valuable asset in digital health. It ensures that tech actually solves real problems for real people. You are the bridge. You speak the language of medicine and the language of technology. That makes you a unicorn in this space. By starting small, you're building the network you'll need when you're ready to make a bigger move later in your career. This approach also lets you test the waters. Do you actually enjoy the digital side? Find out now without quitting your job. Most clinicians find that solving systemic problems with tech is incredibly rewarding and helps prevent clinical burnout. Remember, no job change, no extra qualification, just showing up where the future is happening. Now, let's talk about how you apply this. So, how do you get started this month? Don't overthink it. Pick one of these 4 simple actions to take right now. Action 1. Email your digital lead or CCIO. Ask about upcoming EPR, AI, or virtual care projects. Tell them you're interested in helping. You don't need a fancy pitch. Just say, I'm a clinician interested in how tech can improve our workflow. Are there any pilots I can support? Sign up to a clinical insight platform like Sermo or InCrowd. This is a great way to see what tech companies are working on and get paid for your feedback. Volunteer for your ward's next digital rollout. By being the go-to person for your colleagues, you're naturally building leadership and troubleshooting skills. Write a LinkedIn post about a clinical problem and how tech could solve it. You'll be surprised at who starts reaching out to you. That's it. No job change, no extra qualification. You're just showing up where the future of healthcare is actually happening. The key is to start small. Don't try to change your whole career overnight. Just take one digital step alongside your clinical work. Every big career move in digital health started with a small project. You're building the foundation for your future self. Don't let the technology intimidate you. You don't need to code. You just need to understand how the tech affects the patient and the clinician. Remember, the goal of digital health is to make healthcare better. Your clinical perspective is what keeps the health in health tech. There are thousands of tech workers who want to fix healthcare, but they don't have your experience. You are the missing piece of the puzzle. When you step into these digital roles, you're helping build tools that actually work for your colleagues and your patients. That's a huge win. Imagine your CV a year from now. You won't just be a clinician, you'll be a digital clinical champion with proven impact. That's the kind of profile that gets noticed by health tech startups, established vendors, and national health agencies. So, what's stopping you? The barrier to entry is lower than you think. You're already in the best position possible. Take the step. Take one step today. If you're a clinician thinking, I'd love to move into digital health, but I don't know where to start, this is where you start. Use that credibility and take one step. You're already in the best place, the front line. Use that insight, use that credibility, and take one step. Drop a comment. Which of these digital entry points feels right for you? Like this video if it sparked an idea. Subscribe for weekly breakdowns on how clinicians are transitioning into digital health. The digital health community is incredibly supportive. Sharing your thoughts here is actually your first step into that network. Your support helps this channel reach more clinicians who are looking for their own path into the future of healthcare. We'll be diving deep into specific roles, skills, and success stories every single week. Don't miss out on these insights. Don't wait for permission. Start now. Your digital health career begins exactly where you are standing right now. The digital future of healthcare needs clinicians like you. Don't wait for permission. Start now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Let's build the future of healthcare together.